Hey, I'm Brooke, and I thought we would go over a really easy song to play, and it's a really great tune by Tom Petty called "I Won't Back Down." So here's what the song sounds like. All right. Okay, let's get started. The first chord is an E minor, and if you don't know what this E minor shape is, it's this particular E minor shape is based off of the root being on the fifth string, the A string. So that's the note E. So we want to bar from there, E, all the way down, and then we want to add our middle finger on the 8th fret of the second string, and then we want to add our ring finger and our pinky finger on the 9th fret on the 3rd and 4th strings. And you strum all of them all the way down, from the A string all the way down. So that's the first chord, E minor. And then you go to a D major. Now for D is also on the 5th string. That was E. So we go down here to D. And for D major, the way I play it is I play the D note with my index, and then with my ring finger, I press down the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings on the 7th fret, and the bottom E1 I just kind of mute with my hand. So we got E minor, D, and then he goes to G major. So for G major, it's the exact same shape that we did for E minor, except you move everything up one. So just shift your entire, so instead of barring from the A string, now you're going to bar from the bottom E string all the way down. And then instead of these three fingers, hopefully you can see that okay, playing those three strings, you just move everything up one. So for G, this would be the note G on the E string, the 3rd fret, and you bar that. So for E major, you're barring the bottom E string, and then you've got your ring finger and your pinky finger playing the 5th and 4th strings on the 5th fret, and then your middle finger is playing the 4th fret of the 3rd string. That's G major. So that's the intro and the verse when he's going. Now I'm doing a little bit of palm muting. If you don't know what palm muting is, I'll kind of hold my guitar up here a little bit. You place the back side of your hand, kind of where your pinky is, this entire ridge right along here. You kind of just lay that down, and you kind of just apply a little bit of pressure on the strings right here, back towards the saddle, and you just kind of apply a little pressure. And when you do that, you can get an interesting sound, because if you notice on the recording, he's not like strumming it. He's not going like. Actually palm muting, so you just want to apply a little bit of pressure, and it gives it a little bit more kick and a little bit more oomph to it. Let's go. Okay, now let's go to, so that's the verse and the intro. Then when he gets to the chorus, when he goes, you know, hey baby, sorry for the terrible singing, but so let's go to that part. So when he gets to that part, he's cruising along doing his E minor, then he builds on this G and he goes. Okay, so let's take a look at that. This is the chorus. The chorus part, what we want to do on the chorus part is you want to start building on that G chord right there, so you want to go, and you're just going to build up to it, and then you're going to go hit it one more time to C major, which is an exact full step from, remember how we're playing D here on the A string on the 5th fret? Now we're playing on the A string on the 3rd fret, same exact fingering as D though, now it's C. So we go C, G, and then to D. D, G, C, key is in the key of E minor is the song. So if you know your E minor pentatonic, you can play that. I mean, there's a bunch of different things you could do, but just that little 3-chord chord progression right there of going from E minor to D to G, and then later on E minor, D. That's just a fun little progression to practice your soloing on too. So I'll do a separate lesson on the E minor pentatonic, but anyways, that's the song. So I'll kind of run through it one more time real quick so you can hear it. And then have fun with it. It's a great song to practice your chords with. It's a good. This is a great song to really practice using your minor shapes and your major A shape right there, and your major bar shape like that. E shape. So here we go. Okay, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or suggestions, let me know. See ya.